What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis for Hungary and Ragusa have now joined in. I don't think we need this fort here in Zeta, but I think we're going to keep it for now. We have a lot of manpower and a lot of money. Our time here is coming along quite nicely, though I am a little concerned we may have bitten off more than we could chew. If Hungary calls in Austria, it could be very devastating for us. Mimar Simon's great construction. We could either gain 50 administrative power or gain construction cost reductions and development cost reductions until the death of our king. Now, we do believe our king is going to die within the next 10 years, so we're obviously going to enlist his services for a short time. And we are a little concerned. We know that Hungary is going to hate me. Pretty much everybody on this map hates me. So what we'll probably do is obviously take some smaller provinces away. And as we begin growing and growing, well, our most likely, our next idea is going to be diplomatic ideas, primarily for our flexible negotiations and the ability to just outright annex countries and vassalize them. And again, you know, getting influence ideas could be useful as well. I really wanted the flexible negotiations more than anything. Let us improve relations with Bosnia. They're going to hate me no matter what, but it'd be nice if they didn't join in on this coalition. Venice outright hates me. Let's recall this. Let's improve relations with the Papal States. Continue converting provinces from time to time. All of our boats, our galleys, they need to be repaired. But right now, you know, we have 90,000 troops. So it might not be a bad idea to just improve the amount of units we have available. If we produce enough units, Hejaz, Persia, and Korakwanalu might just, you know, drop out altogether. I wonder, if we declared on Hejaz, would Ethiopia join in? They would. But, you know, obviously that could be the death of me. Hungary isn't necessarily too challenging to deal with, but they are a little stronger than I would like to deal with. Let's improve relations with Ragusa. And my biggest concern, obviously, right now, is that I have too much aggressive expansion, and it needs to die down some way, somehow. And I think our best way would be to obviously release nations, take them over, vassalize what we can. I would like to take all of Georgia, but we could release Imereti and take the rest. Of course, taking over a few small provinces and then releasing, not Armenia, but you know, maybe we could. We don't really have the diplomatic relations slots. And speaking of diplomatic relations, let's recall one of our diplomats and start our annexation of Crimea. That way we could just get it started. 1,024 diplomatic power. You know what? It might not happen because we don't have a diplomatic statesman. We could obviously recruit one. We are expecting Ardalan separatists. Persia has insulted us. We currently are making some income. I think we're going to be building another 18,000 troops. That way we know it'll be a lot more challenging for the coalition to declare war. Okay, prospering times. We definitely are going to want... Where is Shirvan? Over here. They produce silk. I was going to get administrative power, but more production seems like our best bet. Bringing that up to 252. It's not much, but it's certainly going to be very useful in time. Obviously, silk is currently very, very pricey. What we do want is this coalition to die down. I think we could defeat Hungary on our own. Obviously, we're producing more units very, very soon. Looking at the ledger, Bosnia will join in, and the Mamluks will join in. We're looking for Hungary. Now, Hungary has 30,000 troops. We have about 4 times their military might. And especially with Poland and Ethiopia, I think we'll be fine. Hungary is probably the most powerful. Ah, someone joined in the coalition. Don't know who it was. I'm assuming Korakwanalu will join in. Astraka, I believe, is who just joined in. Unless there are some other countries I'm not aware of. Now, I could declare war on Hungary. Ethiopia would probably not join in. But I would also have Lithuania. We could easily fight down this coalition. It would just be very, very bloody, and I'm not sure I would like to do that. We're working on our castle. And I believe no territorial gains would be necessary. I just want to release nations and, annex them in time. Oman has left the coalition, which is good news. Hopefully they will continue to fall that way. Ah, so I guess the country that left was Gazamuka, which probably means I should declare now. I have no diplomats. Let's bring our troops up and over. And might as well recall this diplomat when we can. I don't really want to bring in Kazan for a one-province minor, but because this nation does not have any allies, we're just going to eat them up. We're currently losing money, but, I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, it's because of our statesmen, but we are making progress on our annexation because of our statesmen. Let's get Kosovo first. It is a mountainous province. And declaring our war. Ah, my statesman passed away. I don't want to get anything too bad. Or too big. Let's just get a trader. I get he's 50 years old. I get it's the advisor I previously had. And he will die soon. Now, we are most likely just going to take all 4 of these provinces. We're going to get 40 aggressive expansion. We probably need to improve relations with Georgia for the time being. Noble family requests aid. We are going to pay some money to get more loyalty. Can we milk any of our estates? We can demand military support, which we will. We can demand diplomatic support, which we will. And here we stand. Converting more provinces where we can. Slowly making strides. Local traders demand aid. We will send them assistance. Recall the diplomat from Hungary. We will now send you back to one of these provinces. We're still improved. Actually, we improved Hungary as much as we can. Let us improve relations with Ragusa. We could probably get them to a positive number. I can now also unlock indirect rule, which is very, very nice, giving us years of separatism reduction. But I think from now on, I'll probably need to get my technology up again. I'm a little behind on the times, might I add. Do we have a siege pip here? We do. With all of these extra cannons, we get about 2 extra siege. Our annexation of Crimea has stopped altogether because we don't have a statesman. And there's nothing we can do about it. You know, I also could declare war on Georgia. Do I have any claims that I could press? I do not. So if I declared war on Georgia, they would not be able to join in on the coalition. The bourgeoisie rise, not 10 particularists. Nothing we can't handle. Though it would be nice if we had more generals and more legitimacy. We are gaining quite a bit as we speak. 1.29 every year. Anti-clericalism. We could gain a lot of money, but the clergy would be a little upset. The burghers would be a little upset. The clergy would gain even more influence, and we obviously don't want to do that. So I think we're going to take the clergy loyalty and the influence reductions. I do need the burghers on my side. We have 80% chance of some rebellions here in Serbia, which is to be expected. We have finally sieged down the capital, and we are about to take out whatever troops are remaining. Our castle will be completed in 98 days, giving us a very powerful border against Hungary and the Christian nations. Okay, we have our very first uprising. We could easily take out 10,000 troops, but I don't know how easy it would be. We might lose our castle, and I don't want to do that. All of our hard work in ruin. Waiting until the 1st, we might get enough morale. I'm gonna... this is suicidal. I don't want to do that. I need more troops. Sending up 18,000 troops. I hope we don't lose this castle. And now, finally ending our war. Let's recall the Papal State diplomat. And with one smaller enemy taken away, I think we did gain a bigger enemy, Georgia. I could wait one more year, but I don't know where their current aggressive expansion state is. I think I will wait one more year. I don't want them joining in until I have a better foothold of the situation. Looks like I'm about to be taking on a loan very, very soon. Did my castle get destroyed? I really hope it did not. Another general did pass away. For some reason... we can now have 5 generals in total. We're not getting very good ones, though. As our troops get closer and closer, we will finally take out the Serbian separatists and finally have all of Serbia once and for all. Okay, you need to go here. You need to come over here, and we are going to speed up the game to speed 5. Hopefully by the 1st of January, we will no longer need to deal. Looks like we've received a gift. Persia has left the coalition. Now, by the 1st of January, I just want to... we had to finally get our loan. Okay, it's the 1st of January. We are hoping that Georgia, and it looks like they are still part of the coalition. Let's just end it as it is. Slow down the game to speed 3. And we'll hope that no other countries join in on the coalition. Our castle was completed. So now all of our new cores can be cored. Let's send over our missionaries wherever we can. And we really want to slow down, really sink away at this coalition. I think Quaraquanalu would be a good opponent. Ethiopia would like our assistance against Hejaz. I mean, obviously I'll join in. I'll join in. I guess we'll start sieging down their mountain. We do not have military access. That doesn't make sense. Did we not accept their war? Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, I guess that's fine. Ethiopia absolutely hates me now. I did not accept their alliance. But they didn't really even need it. They're taking out units that hate me, which is good news. We are going to get 50 diplomatic power rather than 856 ducats. And we might also want to just go ahead and attack another province here. I don't know who, but if we try to weaken... Quanalu has entered into a military coalition, so it won't be them. Still improving relations with Hungary. We really would like a statesman, level 1. And finally, removing you and removing this traitor could actually result in us getting a statesman faster. Though we are losing money now, we need to be a little concerned. Baghdad is now the one true faith. We have lost the Defender of the Faith title. I wonder why that is. Oh, because we did not come to their aid. Here is our statesman, exactly what we wanted. And if we could somehow swallow up Georgia, it wouldn't be too big of a problem. We need to be on the lookout for Tunisia. Let's keep improving our relations with them however much we can. Let us unlock... Production efficiency isn't bad, but I would either like more taxation through a treasurer, or I would like some sort of inquisitor or master of mint. Probably the master of mint. Looks like we're not going to get either. And because Ethiopia is no longer an ally, more and more nations are joining a coalition against me, which is to be expected. Here is an inquisitor, which means still 256. I thought it would be more. We're probably going to need to build some sort of cathedral in time. Okay, we can't declare on Hejaz, or excuse me, the Mamluks. We could declare on Hejaz, but I don't really want to fight the Timurids, Quanalu, or Hungary. I could honestly fight Hungary. I just don't really want to. I think what we'll do is wait until this coalition dies down. And I am going to reduce my army maintenance as much as I can. Try to pay off this loan. 686 ducats. Can I ask for contribution? I can. Let's recruit a master of mint. Get 446 ducats for free. Pay off our loan in a couple months. And now we'll get some additional interest, which is great news. Hejaz should be severely weakened. I could improve my relations with Oman very, very shortly. And I think what I'll do is mothball every fort I have. So now we go from 10 ducats a month, and we went down to 7.6. Let's unlock the flute. And we are still behind with Worf and the Riders. We've improved our relations with Georgia. They won't be joining in a coalition anytime soon. We're gaining 19 ducats a month. Not bad. Have we actually started our progress with colonialism? No, we have not. Converting a lot more provinces to the one true faith. Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.